Hey guys, it's your girl Londyn, and today I'm bringing you the August BOXYCHARM Base Box unboxing. So if you have not already, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified of all my new videos. And if you have not already, head on over to Instagram and follow me at Londyn Brielle. So if you want to see what I got in this month's base box, then go ahead and keep watching because we're getting ready to unbox it. Base box. So guys, if you do not remember, the base box looks like this, very similar to the Premium Luxe, but it's slightly smaller. So the base box is a monthly subscription. It's $25 a month, and you have the potential to get a minimum of $125 worth of products. So you get 5 full-size items, and I think that is a steal of a deal. 25 bucks, 5 full-size items, a minimum of $125 that you'll get in the box as far as value. I think that sounds pretty good. So let's go ahead and see what we got in this month's box. With the base box, you have something called Choice. So with Choice, you will get an email. The email will give you designated time frames. You log in, and it will have a handful of products that BOXYCHARM has selected, and you get to choose which product you want to come in your box. So it's kind of nice because you automatically know one of the products of the 4 that you're going to get in your box, and it's something that you can choose yourself. What I chose for my choice was the Too Faced Concealer. I got it in the color Sand, and that is another nice thing about the Choice, is that I got to choose the color that I got. So it wasn't just a random BOXYCHARM trying to choose for me what they thought might be best for me. So this is what it looks like right here. Very, very nice, very cute. And let me go ahead and show you. Kind of very like tart shape tapey is what this kind of reminds me of. Now I wanted to get this in the color Sand because I had always thought that I was the color Sand in the foundation just based off of swatches and such. I'm not. This is definitely a concealer color. So let me go ahead and show you guys the color of it. So that's the color of the concealer. So it definitely is a nice match as far as concealer, but it definitely would not have worked out as a foundation. For reference, I am at NC44 in MAC, I'm at 350 in Fenty, I'm a Y420 in Marc Jacobs Shameless, and I am at N16N, medium 16N, medium deep 16N, I'm sorry, in Colourpop's Tinted Moisturizer, and a 145W in the Colourpop new moisturizing foundation. So this was very nice. I did use this today, and I thought that a dab will do you. It spreads nicely, and I thought it had a really nice coverage. It did dry and set down fairly quickly, so I didn't have to wait too long. But it didn't dry my under eyes out. I know with the Shape Tape, a lot of people say that it is nice, but it does dry the under eye out. I did not see that. I didn't have a problem with that. This says it has coconut water, which aids in delicately replenishing skin's moisture level. So again, if you're allergic to coconut water, coconut or coconut oil is a problem, you may want to do a little bit more research on this first. Alpine Rose, which helps empower skin's health and resilience, and hyaluronic acid, which gives a smoother, more youthful appearance. This seems to be the same as their powder that we got in the other box. And I would say that yes, absolutely, that those claims held true with it. It says hydrating, long-wearing, photo-friendly, and non-comedogenic. So I think this is a fantastic, you know, kind of under eye concealer, but it also says that you can cover, contour, highlight, and retouch with this super perfecting natural finish concealer makeup hybrid. So if in fact you did get your shade for foundation in that, you could use it as a foundation. You also could use this as a face highlighter, and if you got a deeper shade than your natural foundation color, you could also use it to contour. So I think that that's kind of nice considering that it is rather large. It is 0.50 fluid ounces, that you can get some multiple uses out of it. Even if you picked a shade that was incorrect for you, you might be able to use it in another way. So this was $29, so very nice. The next thing we have is the Violet Voss, and it's the Essentials 2 palette. So this is the packaging. We got the Essentials 1, maybe 6 or 7 boxes back. I can't quite remember. Now, I was a little apprehensive about this when I first got it. It does come with a mirror, but this is the color palette. I have these shades, or varieties of these shades in other palettes, and immediately I was just like, you know, I'm going to give this to my sister. I'm not even going to use it. And I said, well, we're doing the video. Let's give it a go. I did use every single shade in this palette on my eyes today. So this is my eye look today. So just giving you a little something to look at here. And I did use every shade on my eyelid today, on my eye or on my lower lash line. So this shade right here is the color Clay. Clay I used in my crease. I used beige as my brow bone highlight. I used rose gold. Rose gold is nice, but it's kind of a bit of a glitter. So unlike the others, which are shimmers, the rose gold is a little bit of a glitter. So I use this in the middle section of my lower lash line just to give a little pop of color. But I did have some fallout with this one where I didn't have fallout with any of the other shades, and that is because it is soft to the touch, but it is finely milled glitter particles instead of being shimmers. So do be aware of that one. The chocolate brown color I used in the outer corner of my eyes. Bronze is a color that I went ahead and I used in the inner corner of my eyes right here, just to give a little inner corner highlight. Copper I used in the inner third of my eye, on my eyelid, just to give that nice coppery color. The blue sky is what I went ahead and I used on my lower lash line. I used it from the outer to the inner on the lower lash line to kind of tightline it. Aqua is a color that I use on the inner part of my lid. You see that there? It looks gorgeous. Love it. Blue violet is a color that I use on the outer third of my lower lash line, and then the color Wild Orchid I use on the inner third of my lower lash line just to give it a little pop of color. So I was able to use all of the shades. I felt all of them except for Rose Gold performed well. Rose Gold again does have glitter, so although it's very smooth to the touch, it is glittery, and I did have some fallout, but I think that this look, I didn't think that I would be able to use all these shades honestly in the look, but I think that it came out really pretty, and I actually really like it, and well, now I'm keeping the palette, so with me, it stays. This Violet Voss palette is $36, so I think that, you know, for 10 shades, I think that might be a little pricey, but I did think that the shades performed well. And like I said, I used all those colors. I didn't think I'd be able to use all those colors to make a complete look, but in fact I did. And I think that turned out absolutely beautiful, and I would actually wear this look to work because I think it's just that pretty. The next thing that we have is the Clarins Velvet Lip Perfector, and again, I have this on today. So this is Clarins' best-selling natural lip perfector, Go Bold, with a new matte finish. A liquid lipstick with a weightless mousse texture that delivers a highly pigmented, velvety finish with soft blur effect. Okay, so this is what the box looks like, and it says that it cares for your skin, plant-enriched lipped hydration. I got the color Velvet Nude. This is the color 1. I was a little scared when I first saw it because I was like, ooh, that looks really nude. This is what the applicator looks like after I've already squeezed it out. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but it squeezes just like that, almost like the Too Faced Velvet Matte lips that they have, just like that. I think that it is nice. The applicator feels smooth and soft. I don't like liquid lipsticks too much, but this, it is weird because it is a velvet mousse. It feels like I can glide my lips like that. It doesn't break up or get weird. I think it does give nice coverage. Like I said, I thought this was going to be too light, but I think it's right there on the cusp of being okay. And if it was just a hair lighter, it'd be too light. I think this would look perfect with a lip liner, so that's how I'll probably wear it next time. I think that as it wears, you might start getting a little bit of the butt lip right there. But I think for the initial application and for the initial wear, I think that it looks absolutely beautiful, and it definitely is going to be something that I continue to wear because I really, really do like this color. Like I said, with the lip liner, I think it's going to look even better. So that was $26. Bit pricey, bit expensive, but it was nice. The applicator made it very easy and felt very smooth going onto the lips. The next thing was the Morphe. I got this brush set. So this is a brush set meant to be used for the eyes. I did use this today with the Violet Voss palette. This is $12, so price not bad. So it comes like this. Let me tell you a little bit about this. This is what I used for my crease shade. This was okay. I do like some other Morphe brushes. This one I didn't like quite as much. It was a tiny bit scratchy, and it wasn't as fluffy out as I would have liked it to have been, so it did take a lot more time to do my crease with this brush. I used this brush to do my outer corner and do my blending work with all the colors. This was fairly nice. This was nice to put the color into the outer corner because it wasn't too small, it wasn't too big. But again, I wish it had felt a little bit softer. It felt slightly scratchy, but it did the job. The next two are the ones I really liked. So this brush right here is what I use to put on all my lid shades, and usually with shimmers, I use my finger to get the most opacity and to let it stick better. This is what I use. I didn't use my fingers. I thought it did a perfect job. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I love, love, love this brush. This brush was fantastic, and this is one I'm definitely keeping from the set. The other two I'm going to give to my sister, but this one I'm definitely keeping from the set. The last brush right here is a brush that you could use for liner. It's a brush that you could use for eyebrows. You could really use, it's just a small angled brush. You could use it for really anything. This brush was wonderful. This brush is what I use to do my inner corner highlight, and it's what I use to do all the work on my lower lash line. I love this freaking brush. This allowed me to really work the colors as close to the waterline as possible without going into it, because I usually don't like to do my under eyes with color. Not that I don't think it looks good, but it blows out too much. It gives me like a very raccoony eye look, and I think just the shape of my eyes and my face sometimes can't hold kind of that blown out under eye look. But this brush allowed me to work very closely to the waterline so I could get the color. It was slightly blown, but not blown as much as it usually is. So I could get the color, I could get the effect. I think it fit my face much better. So I really did like this brush. So 2 out of 4 ain't bad, but these two, the primary ones you'd be working with, I didn't care for them quite as much. I thought they could have been a bit softer, they could have been a bit fluffier, but again, these two I think are winner chicken dinners. And again, these are $12. The last thing that we got in the box is the Mudmasky Hair Mask Scalp Treatment and Miracle Shampoo. So I have not been able to use this yet. This is a 3-in-1 formula. So again, it's a hair mask, it's a scalp treatment, and it's a miracle shampoo. It says it repairs hair, strengthens hair, hydrates hair, moisturizes scalp, and is dandruff control. So I like this because I have naturally curly hair, and I do sometimes get like eczema, dandruff in my hair or on my scalp. So I do like to use something that will address that, but also won't over dry and kind of keep adding to the problem. I also, because I have naturally curly hair, need something that's going to moisturize it so that way my curls aren't dry, they don't get damaged, things like that. So I'm excited to go ahead and use this. I like that it says it's pH balanced. So hopefully it will balance the pH in the hair and on the scalp and really do all the things that it says it's going to do. It says it's not tested on animals, it's paraben and sulfate free, and it has natural ingredients. So looking forward to this. It says it's PETA certified, so not hurting any of the little animals too, so I think that that is fantastic. And it does come with a seal, so that's nice. So you get it, you know it has not been used. So those were our 5 items. Let's see what our total was. Remember, $125 is the minimum that your box will be, and our box was $128.50. So we did pretty well. We didn't hit it out of the park. But we had a box that was slightly over what the minimum of the box was, and I think that all things considered, that I did enjoy the products. Like I said, I really enjoyed the concealer. I thought that did a great job. I really enjoyed the lip product. I was really surprised that it actually worked on me, but I really enjoyed that too. I really did like 2 of the 4 brushes. I thought that those were fantastic. I can't wait to try the mud mask, and I really did like this Violet Voss palette, which again, I didn't initially think that I was going to like. So this is my biggest shocker. These palettes have really been coming through. This really was my biggest shocker. So to take out 2 of the $12 brushes, so $6 taken off, then my box would have been, what, $122.50. So I think for $25, that was not bad. So if you've made it this far, please let me know in the comment section, have you gotten BOXYCHARM yet? What did you think about the items that I got? Would you have kept anything? Would you have gotten rid of anything? How would you have felt about it? Happy, sad, glad? Let me kind of know what your thoughts about it are. If you've tried any of these products, not from BOXYCHARM, but just on your own, let me know how you like them. Let me know how you use them. Let's just have a conversation down below. So, if you enjoyed this video, give me 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up. And guys, I enjoy you. I appreciate you. I always appreciate you guys spending your time with me. But I have to get out of here. I have to go. So until next time, guys, I love you so very much. I miss you, and I will see you in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.